Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is an important matchup, a battle of two top 10 teams, two forces colliding. One team will leave here making a big statement, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, LSU Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 14, not very good.
The 14 here.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's got it. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking downfield, it's Collins. He's running out of time here. Extending the play now. Breaking free at midfield. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here's the second down play. they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
This will be third and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down, aggressive start. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. The big thing now is go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Sticking with the running game. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Can he make it to the marker? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Pass caught inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. Made the defense look slow that time.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT.
That makes the score LSU 7, Ohio State 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one off.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that will pick up a first down. Will spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to find some room. It's Henderson. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Back to throw. It's Howard looking for the wideout. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep shot caught down at the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score LSU 14, Ohio State 0.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. It's Howard. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the 2nd and 3rd level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Point after, not right through. kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
LSU offense will take over. For first and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, the timing and the fake on this play was so good. You almost think it's like a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Extra point try coming now.
Is on for the extra point.
And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's caught downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Number 17.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum.
14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And he'll get the first-time yards before they finally bring him down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air, it's Nussmeier. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU. And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive.
And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Back to throw. It's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. With the catch, it's Ibuka. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Pressure is coming. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
First and 10 play coming up. And there's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
Second down after the incompletion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, LSU.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll tackle him right at the 31. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Gets past the tackler into open space now. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
LSU 35, Ohio State 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The shotgun running play call. And that run produces a decent gain. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Using his legs, it's Judkins. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Third down after that running play. receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
7th play of the drive coming up. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires this one deep middle. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. 2nd down after that completion.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
LSU, number 86, with the carry.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score LSU 42, Ohio State 21.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Caught near the sideline. It's Ibuka. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
A huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. Get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Howard. It's a quick grab. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Lacey. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, LSU. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
LSU 49, Ohio State 21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. So this team suffers what became a beatdown. We were not expecting this at all. And, wow, it's a head-scratcher.
Yeah, they've got a lot of soul-searching to do in my